I am going to discuss with you 7th class chapter number 5 acid, base and salt. In this chapter we will do a different type of substances such as lemon, turmeric, common salt, sugar, vinegar. These are the different substances. Whenever you will taste that, you will feel a different taste. Whenever you take a substance such as is shown in this table, that lemon juice, whenever you taste a lemon juice, that you feel that taste of lemon juice is sour, whereas sugar taste is sweet and baking soda taste is bitter. Then different substances has a different taste. Then in this chapter we will do a discuss about how we identify the substances for knowing of acid and base characters, which substances has which taste, and these are whether acid or base. Such as curd, whenever you taste a curd, you will feel that it is sour in colors. Then these substances, they have sour taste, is called acids. The chemical nature of such type of substances is acidic, and the word acid actually comes from a Latin word aces, means sour. Then whenever you taste the curd, lemon juice, orange juice and vinegar, you will feel that the taste of these substances is a sour. That's why these substances is acidic. Whereas whenever you touch a baking soda, you feel that your finger feel that a soapy effect. What is this? And whenever you taste a baking soda, you feel that it is bitter in taste. Then this type of substances have a soapy touch and bitter in taste is called base. But every time you can't identify every substances for taste, that for knowing of the character of whether it is acid or taste. For that we take some type of indicator, and in this chapter we will discuss about 3 type of indicator. Okay, you can see here in this picture that what is this? This is a baking soda. Whenever you will touch a baking soda, then your finger is like as a soapy. Then what it shows? It shows that it is a base character. Whereas whenever you taste the vinegar and you taste a lemon, you feel that it is sour in color, sour in taste. Sorry. Then what is this? These substances have a acidic character. Whereas ammonium hydroxide, sodium bicarbonate, ammonium hydroxide is a things, means in another word we can say that ammonia water. Whenever you will touch ammonia water, then you feel that it is a soapy. Then this have a base character. Then in this chapter we will discuss about how we will identify a character of a substances by the indicator. which substances has which type of character we will learn here. Okay, then you see here that what is this? These are the three type of natural indicator you can find in your everyday life. This is turmeric, this is litmus, and this is China rose. These are the three type of indicator we will study here. For knowing of character, for knowing of the indicator, firstly we will study about which type of substances that we use in our usual lives have which type of acid or base. Then whenever you will take a vinegar, it contain a acetic acid, whereas in antisting antisting have a formic acid, and citric fruits such as orange, lemon has a citric acid, whereas corn contain lactic acid, and spinach such as spinach you can use in your day-to-day lives have a oxalic acid, and amla citric fruits contain ascorbic acid, whereas tamarind, grapes, unripe mango have a tartaric acid. Then these are the different type of substances that you can use in your everyday lives, and they have a different type of acidic character. Whereas if you will say about a lemon water, whenever you will touch a lime water, it is like a soapy, means it is a base and it contains a calcium hydroxide, whereas window cleaner that we use for cleaning of a window have ammonium hydroxide, and soap we use a soap in our everyday life for washing of clothes or bathing, for the bathing purpose have contain sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide, whereas milk of magnesia contain magnesium hydroxide. Then these are the different type of bases we use in our everyday lives and have a different type of basic character. Okay, now we are going to discuss about a different type of indicator. They give informations about the character of substances, whether it is acidic or basic. Then first indicator name is litmus. Actually, litmus is extracted from lichens, and after that we find a purple color distilled water, and whenever we add litmus solutions in acidics, the color is convert of that solutions is red, and when we put a litmus dilute distilled water in a base, its color is being convert into a blue color. But sometimes litmus is available in a paper strip forms. You can see here in this picture that these are the two type of litmus paper is available in our everyday life. First is red litmus paper and second is blue litmus paper. These are the two strip litmus paper we use for identifying of a character of solutions. Then you can see here that the acidic solutions, when we take a red litmus and put a acidic solution on that, it stay red. But whenever we put a acidic solution in a blue litmus paper, it turns into red. And when we put a basic solution and put into a red litmus paper, its color is being converted into a blue color. And when red and litmus paper and blue litmus paper put into a natural solutions, it is remain unchanged. Then what here shows is when red litmus paper put into a basic solutions, its color is being turned into a blue color. And when a blue litmus paper put into a blue litmus paper, put into a red blue litmus paper, put into a acidic solution, its color is being changed and it is converted into a red color. Then this is a character, and we can identify of a character of solutions by using of a litmus strip. Okay. Now we are discussing a different type of indicators here, and second name comes is turmeric. Turmeric, you can see, and it is clear from this picture that turmeric indicator actually when you put a turmeric indicator into acid, its color has been converted into a yellow color. And when you put a turmeric indicator into a base, it color changed in a red brown color. And when turmeric indicator put into a salt water, it remain unchanged. Then these are the character of turmeric indicator for knowing of a solution's character, whether it is acidic or basic. Okay. Now you know very well, and I have already discussed with you that what is the difference between acid and base. It is you can see here that acid, what is the difference between the acid and base? It is written here that acid is in sour in taste, whereas base is bitter in taste. Acid turn blue litmus paper into a red color, whereas base turn a red litmus paper into a blue color. Acid change methyl orange into a red color, and base change methyl orange into a yellow color. Phenolphthalein remain colorless, whereas phenolphthalein gives a pink color in base solution. Acid do not give a soapy touch, whereas base gives a soapy touch. Then these are the different type of indicator. Now two type of indicator we have seen here. Now third type of indicator that is naturally found in our present in our everyday life name is China rose. Indicator. Okay, how we collect or how we make a China rose indicator we will study here. For making a China rose indicator, you take a one beaker and put some China rose petals on the surface of a beaker and fill 1/3 of a beaker with a warm water. Okay. Now when you leave this beaker for 2 and 3 hours, what will you observe? You will observe the color of a solution is being changed and it is converted into a pink color like this. And when we take some drop of China rose petal indicators and put into acids, it gives a magenta color. And when we put some indicator and drop into a basic solution, it gives a green color. Here the basic solution appears a green color. Then what it shows? It shows that whenever we put a China indicator into a acid, then its color is being changed into a magenta. Acid. And when we put a China rose indicator and we take up some drop of China rose indicator and put into a base, its color is being changed into a green color. Then these are the different type of natural indicator and we have a study here. Okay. Now we are going to discuss with you about the process of acid rain. How sometime rain is transformed into acids and come over earth, and it is very dangerous for everybody, and even it can damage a building, historical monument, plant and animals simultaneously. Okay, then how acid is transformed into rain is transformed into acid. You know that day by day our air is polluted. That's why carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide and nitrogen dioxide, which are released into air by pollutions. That's why whenever it is mixed with red drops and convert into carbonic acid, sulfur acid and nitric acids and come over the earth with rain. And this type of rain is very dangerous for a survival of earth. Then these are the example of acid rain. Now we are going to discuss with you a process of name is neutralizations. What is the process of neutralizations we will study here. Actually, neutralization is a process whenever you put acid and you mix acid and base with a sufficient quantity, it gives a different type of substances, new substances named salts, and also water is released here. And in this process, the heat is also evolved. Then these are the process of neutralizations. And for understanding this, we will study here how it is possible, okay, and how we can experience of a process of neutralization. Okay, then you take a beaker and put a hydrochloric acid on that, okay, and take a phenolphthalein. Phenolphthalein is what? It is a indicator, okay, it is a indicator, okay, and when we put a indicator into phenolphthalein indicator into hydrochloric acids and stir well, what you will observe, the color of a solution is being not changed, it is unchanged. Now you take sodium hydroxide and take some drop of sodium hydroxide and put into a solution. What will you observe? You will observe that when you will continuously drop by drop to put a sodium hydroxide in that solution, then and stir well continuously, its color has been converted into a pink color. What it shows? It shows that whenever phenolphthalein indicators is dropped into a base, its color is being converted into a pink color. Okay? Then what is this? This is the and after that you take some drops of hydrochloric acids and put into a solution. Again, you will observe that the color of solution is being colorless. What is activity shows? It activity shows that whenever we add acid and base with a accurate quantity, then it destroys the character, the effect of acid and base, and a new type of substances create here, name is salt, and simultaneously water is also released, and in this process heat is also evolved. Then where the reaction between acid and base is known as a process of neutralizations, and salt and water are produced in this process with an evolution of heat. Then this is a process of neutralizations. You can take a daily experience from your everyday lives, the process of neutralization. How you sometimes you know that for digestion of food in human, hydrochloric acid is being secreted through the stomach. Sometimes such type of hydrochloric acid is excessive secreted. Then what happens whenever too much acid produced in stomach, our body is being acidic, and after also you feel that stomach pain. Then for neutralizing the effect of acid, we take anticide. Anticide is base in character, and when this liquid will drink, the acidic effect of stomach is being neutralized, and we get a relief at that time. Then this is a daily experience you can get by the process of neutralizations. Okay, now our next experience that you can take or experience that whenever ant is bite you, and after that the formic acids is inject in our body. For neutralizing this, we rub a sodium hydrocarbonate, means baking soda or alkaline solutions. It gives a instant relief at that time. Then it is also a treatment of an ant bite, and it neutralizes the excessive character of acids and gives an instant relief. Now our third type of experience that you can get whenever sometime for the excessive chemical fertilizer we use in a field. Then sometime our field is being either acidic or basic. For neutralizing that, for whenever the field is acidic, when we treated that field with a calcium oxide and after calcium hydroxide, and calcium hydroxide neutralize the excessive acidic characters, and after that it neutralizes the character of acidic. And when the soil is being basic, we put organic matter compost on that, and it neutralizes the basic character of a soil. Then we use sometime neutralization process for treatment of a soil. Okay. Now sometime whenever you have heard that factory give many acidic substances, and whenever we factories master flow these chemicals, these acidic substances into a river, the fishes and some another organism that lives in rivers may be affected from that substances. For preventing them, we treated that factory wastes, and we use the basic substances for the neutralizations of acidic effect. Then these are the different type of experience that you can get from your everyday life. I think that you understand all the topic that is related to this chapter, and I think that you have known, or you have well known about every topic of this chapter. Now, if you have any doubt, you write in comment box and I will give or reply as much as possible. Okay, now we are going to our next on question answer of this chapter. Okay, state difference between acid and base. Then what is the difference between acid and base? We have already studied here about the difference between the acid and base. What is acid and what is base? Acid actually sour in color, sour in taste, whereas base is bitter in taste. First. Second, it do not give a soppy response, whereas base gives a soppy response. Okay. Now third things is whenever you you take a blue litmus paper and put the acid on that, it's convert into a red color. And when you take a red litmus paper and put a basic solution on that, it's convert into blue in color. Then those are the difference between acid and base. Okay. Now our next question is, what is the next question of this chapter is, ammonia is found in many household products such as window cleaners. It turns red litmus paper into blue. Then what is the nature? Then it is in nature and base. Okay. Now our three questions is, name the source from which litmus solution is obtained. Then litmus is obtained through an extract of lichens. I have also been discussed about this. And what is the use of this solution? This solution is used for identify of the solution of basic and acidic. Okay. Now our next question is the distilled water acidic, basic, naturals? How would you verify it? Then distilled water is acidic or basic or natural. For knowing that, we take a litmus paper. Okay. And litmus paper, one is blue and one is red. When we put a litmus paper, blue and red litmus paper, into a distilled water, when its color is being remain unchanged, then it shows that this is a distilled water. Okay. Our now next questions what come. The next question of this chapter is, describe the process of neutralization with the help of example. Then you know that I have already discussed with you the process of neutralization that you can experience through whenever even your body is being acidic. When sometimes the excess quantity secretions of acids in our stomachs makes our body acidic. For neutralizing that, we use antacid. And if this antacid neutralizes the character, the effect of acidic, and we get instant relief at that time. Okay. Now our next questions what come. Our next questions is, nitric acid turn into red litmus paper blue. False. Okay. Because acid always turn a blue litmus paper into a red color. Sodium hydroxide turns a blue litmus paper into a red color. It is false. Sodium hydroxide and hydraulic acid neutralize each other and form a salt and water. True. Okay. Indicated is a substances which show a different color of acidic and base solutions. What is this? This is indicated is it is true. Tooth decay is caused by a purgence of base. No, tooth decay is caused by the purgence of a acid. False. Then it is a different. Now we are coming. Our next questions is 7 number question. Rosie has a few bottles of soft drink in his restaurant, but unfortunately these are not labeled. He has to serve the drink on demand of customer. One customer want a acidic drink, another want a basic, and third want a neutral drinks. How will Dorothy decide which drinks should serve to whom? Then do you know that whenever we take a red litmus paper and put into basic drink, it's convert. We take a blue litmus paper and we drop into a basic drink, acidic drink. It's convert into a red color. And when you take a red litmus paper and put it into a basic drink, it's convert into a blue color. Then it is a different type, and whenever you take a blue and red litmus paper and simultaneously you put into a distilled water, then it is remain unchanged. Then we take our experience according to that and put a different type of drink to different person. Okay, now explain our next questions is an antacid tablet is taken when you suffered from acidity. Yes, because antacid is base in character, and whenever your stomach secreted much quantity of acids, it neutralizes that and gives instant relief. Calamine solution is applied on the skin when and bite. Then calamine solutions is in base in color, base in characters, and gives a instant relief by the process of neutralization. When the ant bite us, the formic acids inject in our body, and when the calamine solution we rub there, it neutralizes the chemical effects and it gives a instant relief. Factory waste is neutralized before disposing into the water body. Yes, after the before the waste is disposing, we neutralize that, and it is being very important for the surviving of fish that lives in a river. 3 liquids are given to you. One is hydrochloric acid, another is sodium hydroxide, and third is sugar solution. How will you identify them? By the turmeric indicator. Then we know that turmeric indicator gives a yellow color with the acid and brown color this base and remain unchanged. Okay. Changed in sugar solution. Okay. Then blue litmus paper, our next questions is blue litmus paper is dipped into a solutions, then it remains blue. Then it shows that it is basic solutions. Okay, because if blue litmus paper dipped in a acid, it's convert into a red color. You know it, and you have studied here before. Now our next and last questions that is written here, that consider the following statement: both acid and base change color of all indicator. No. If indicator gives a color change with acids, it gives not given change with base. No. If an indicator change a color with base, then it does not change color with acid. No. And change of color in acid and base depend on the type of indicator. Means it is right. Then 4 is right. Then I think that you would understand all the topic that is related to this chapter, and I am going to wrap up my session here, and I will meet with you in next class with next new chapter. Thanks.